In this video, I'll walk through a broad overview of how widgets work on your website. And before I do that, note that these directions only apply if your site has been converted to Flex Pro. You can check to see if your site has been converted to Flex Pro by scrolling down to the bottom of your homepage. And as you can see here, this site is labeled Flex Pro. If you have not yet converted to Flex Pro, we recommend following the steps that are linked at the bottom of this support article to do so. Widgets are the content blocks that make up the body of your homepage. So all of these blocks here that are in kind of the main area of my homepage are what we consider widgets. You'll notice that they can be comprised of different categories, such as news or entertainment. They can also display other content as well, things like polls or playlists or a list of your sports scores. There are two important steps to take in order to set up your site's widgets. The first is to configure the different areas available to place those widgets on the site. And the second is to manage the actual widgets that are within each of those areas. So again, this video is going to provide a brief overview of each of those steps, but you can be sure to watch the subsequent videos in this support article for a more detailed walkthrough on each. So first, you'll want to configure your homepage widget areas, and that just refers to the places where you can actually display widgets on your site. To do that, you're going to use the Site Designer tool, and I can get there by hovering over Snow Dashboard and going out to my design options. Within the design options, I want to make sure that I click on the Site Designer tab. And once there, I'm going to locate the area labeled Homepage Widget Areas in the center here. So these are going to be the spaces on the homepage where you can place your widgets, and I can see all of my different widget areas here, as well as the different widgets that are in each of them. This is where you can make adjustments as desired. So if I wanted to maybe widen out or narrow an existing widget area, I can do that. And then I can also add new widget areas here if I want, by just adding a row and adding that widget area. And lastly, you can delete widget areas out of here as well. So again, these are the areas or spaces where you can place widgets, and you'll want to make sure that you have your homepage configured here first. Once you have configured those homepage widget areas, you can actually add or edit or manage the widgets in them by going out to your site's widget control panel. And I can get there by hovering over the Snow Dashboard tab and clicking on Widget Control Panel. Once I'm here on the right, I can see a list of all of the different available widget areas on my site. And these are the same areas that I just saw in the Site Designer. And if I pop them open, I can see the different widgets that currently exist in each of those areas. So from here, you can choose which widgets you'd like to use. If you're adding a new widget to your site, you've got a list off to the left of all of the available widgets. And as I mentioned, some of them are category-specific things, and some of them are for other types of content, such as an embed code or a poll. Once I have a widget selected, I can grab it, click and drag it into the space where I'd like it displayed. And as soon as I drop it, I have all of my editing options for that particular widget. So I can design it and set it up accordingly. So that was a brief overview of how widgets work on your site. Again, you will want to make sure that you've got both your widget areas selected and set up. And then from there, you can design the widgets in each of those areas. As I previously mentioned, you'll definitely want to check out the videos below for more information, both on how to customize those areas, as well as how to utilize this widget control panel. As always, feel free to reach out to Snow Support if you have any questions.